Welcome back to the TheYuckCast. I am Nick the Bullison here with Shake and Bake and Cullenberger, back at it again with another episode. I believe this is episode 11. Shake Berg, how you guys been?
Ew. Episode 11. Oh, I'm doing good. Nice little day out today. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing peachy, man. I'm doing great. Beautiful day outside. The sun's out. Excited to record this podcast and probably get some sun on me. So yeah.
That's the enthusiasm I like to hear. Enthusiasm?
Yeah,
There we go.
Alright, so we got a few questions from the good old viewers of the TheYuckCast. If you want to ask us questions for next week's episode, use hashtag TheYuckCast on Twitter. Ask us some stuff, man. Yeah, just ask us some good questions. First question, though, is better future, the Celtics or the 76ers?
This is not even a question. This is like super obvious. The Celtics. It's done. Facts.
Yeah, the Celtics. What's the next
I'm
one?
going to say the Celtics,
Right,
but don't
that's an
sleep
easy
on the
one.
Sixers, man. Don't sleep on them. Next question is...
Bro, I'll stop sleeping when that dude hits a three.
Bro, he was a rookie.
Deadass.
Give me a break.
I'll stop sleeping when he hits a three.
Next question was,
That's what I'm
would you rather live 1,000 years, like one 1,000-year life, or 10 different unique lives?
Bro, this is easy question. 10 different unique lives, I think.
That's an
Yeah,
easy
I
question.
agree.
10
You know how
different
old your body at 1,000 years would be like
Well-
dying. You'd just be in like a
Well,
coma.
since you're gonna live 1,000 years, let's say
Yeah, you age like
differently.
every
You
10
Oh.
years you age one year,
see.
but like even then that's trash. Like you're gonna spend 100
that would be-
years.
that would be
as, like,
terrible.
You're gonna spend 180 years.
You
under
spend
18.
180 years in. Yeah, that'd be weird. Actually, that might be
Hey,
good.
Let's say
Wait
you
a minute.
have a normal childhood and then you just age extremely slow as an adult.
So like you're like 21
So,
for
like,
like 10 years, 22. Okay.
for like hundreds of
Ooh.
years damn near. Like, yeah, like you age super slow as an adult.
So like
That's-
that brings you to 40,
yeah, but
and then
then
when
again-
you're 40, you just age like 1 year at a time for the past last like 60 years. Okay.
Sure, something like that.
Damn.
Sure.
That's a really tough one, man. Because you'd see like everybody you love
Yeah.
dying, which would be kind of depressing. And you just be like chilling for years and years and
Bro.
years. So that'd be kind
And
of
then
depressing. But like,
what if you have a crappy life? Like what if your life is trash? Like,
ah,
there's
see?
no guarantee that the
That's what
life's
I'm
gonna
saying.
be lit. Like you could born in some trash country in some trash situation. Like
You got 1,000 years to make it out that
bro,
situation.
but like what if you just have a
I mean,
trash
if
you
live
life?
in the
can
trash
be
for 10
successful with
years.
1,000-year head start on
Bro,
folks,
but
you
like
trash.
if you have 10 different lives, you gotta think at least one of them joints is super lit.
Yeah, but hold on. But at least one of those is probably going to be pretty trash. Like, I don't know. You're taking a risk with the 10 lives, maybe. Like, you might
But,
get
like,
a couple
think
trash
about it.
lives.
When you're 900, you can have a 900-year head start on whoever's born.
I think I might
You
change
have
my
900
thought.
years of information, experiences.
I think
If you can't be
yeah.
successful in 900 years, you're just trash.
Bro, but you have to see all
Dude, I
your
think I'd
loved
change
ones
my
and
mind.
friends die. Like I'm definitely doing the 10 different lives.
Bro, you see that regardless. People die.
Bro, but
get
I would
over
be
it,
so
fucking
dude,
sap.
1,000-year life. That show would get so boring.
Wait. But hold up. What if you could probably get like a crazy ass mortgage and like a mansion for like
Bro,
super
1,000
cheap?
year life, you probably have like 20 wives.
You could get like a
25
ooh.
families. Like, you be
Just imagine
big
that.
lit.
Instead of like a
That's a lot of
60-year
mouths to
mortgage,
feed,
you
bro.
can have a 600-year mortgage. So you're paying like $30 a month. Dude, you could have some finesse.
Bro,
I'm picking the
having
1,000. I'm
25
changing my
different
mind.
families, like
No, think about it. You'll see 25, like, you have like 25 different wives because, like, they'll die and then you just start a new relationship, start a new family almost.
You definitely.
Like, it's not 25 concurrent mouths to feed.
You're
or
right, you're
families
right.
to feed. Just like,
but I don't know. I don't know if
They
that's
come and
like
go.
like I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that.
bro, you get
Bro.
to see all your grandkids grow up, all your kids grow up. You get to
That'd be
see
kinda
your
cool.
freaking lineage
Yeah.
just like,
I'd go with
everything.
1,000.
I'd
I'd
go with
definitely
the
pick
10
1,000.
lives.
It's not even a question now. But what if all like 10 of them are trash?
If
What
all
if you
10
get
of them's
9
trash,
terrible
then
lives?
like you could definitely have an 1,000-year life. Like if you're born in the wrong country, that could just be trash and so hard to get out of.
No. I could walk to fucking America in 1,000 years.
okay.
All right,
So if
like
you
it
if
wouldn't
you
take that
born
long.
in
Like,
North Korea, having to work whatever job in a dictatorship,
Bro, we gotta get
you're
on
gonna
a
walk
boat and
to-
row
you're
our
gonna
ass to
walk across
America.
the water. Like it's not that easy, babe.
bro, we gonna find a. We got 1,000 years to figure it out. Ain't that hard?
I don't know. Like
Not dead ass though. Like we got 1,000 years.
bro, but, like,
I think we'll figure it a way out.
and then like, are you immortal? Like, can you not die?
Like Kim Jong-un or whatever his name is, he ain't a
They're
1,000
gonna be
year old.
like Kim Jong, like 80,000, like 45, King, like by then.
Also, if I have like a 1,000 years, does that mean I'm immortal for those other 999 years?
Well, that's what I was asking. Like, can you can someone kill you?
I think so. I don't think so. Apparently not. I don't think so. Because you're supposed to be able to live 1,000 years.
I guess you could just be a freaking
maybe you are
superhero then.
Bro, this is like a wormhole one.
Yeah, that's not
there's
fair.
There's so many things that come out of that.
But I mean, then again, if you had 10 different lives, like if you don't like one of your lives, like all right, I'm killing myself and then going on to the next life. No,
that's really dark.
No, like
if you super depressing.
If you go from a super fire life, right? Like you just had the best life ever, and then
I'm gonna
your
take
next
this
life
time
is
to
just
say,
dumb
do not
trash.
commit
And you know
suicide.
what you know.
I don't know if you gotta remember your lives though. Like I don't know if you gotta remember each life.
Then it's not a fair
depressing.
question.
Why'd you have to do that? Well, that's life. Sometimes life ain't fair.
I'm gonna still go.
Well, it's 10 different independent lives or 1,000 concurrent years.
Oh, I'm taking 1,000 years all day. I so changed my mind.
I'm doing the 10.
I can't believe I even thought that.
I'd get bored after 1,000 years. Like
bored?
Yes.
What? You just do something different.
You tired of living,
bro? Like, what are you gonna do for 1,000 years?
I don't know.
I'll go to the gym. I'll make some smoothies. I'll stream some Fortnite with Berg. That's fun,
Berg
right?
ain't living for 1,000 years.
I might get 1,000 with Bake, and you'll be the loser with 10 lives.
Right? That motherfucker living in India, then he's like, I don't like India. Let me cut myself off and go somewhere else. And then he's back in India. Like,
bro, why are you roasting India?
India
India's a great country.
I just picked a random country. All right, what do you want?
Said, bro.
All right, we'll go with North Korea, which you don't like. So all of I hope Kim Jong-un or whatever his name is come for you. Like, he gonna come right for your head. Just because you was assaulting them.
Kim Jong-un
India don't got a guy like that.
To the TheYuckCast.
Is someone gonna send it to him? He gonna come for you.
Someone's gonna at Kim Jong-un the link to the TheYuckCast.
You never know, but I think that is the question. I think we've answered it.
Yeah.
So Nick's the only one going with the 10. We're taking the other option. But yeah, those are our questions for this week. Submit more questions and make them good ones. Like that was a good question. That was an A+ question. But yeah, let's jump into some news. We got some pretty dope stuff on Madden, which is coming out earlier this year. What's the date for that? Is it August 9th or something, or August 15th? What's the actual date? It's coming out a lot earlier this year.
Yeah, I think it's August 9th or 7th. It's
coming out early, though, which is nice. I like that. I mean, literally, that's like one more month after this month. That's nothing. It does usually come a little bit earlier, but I think it usually comes late August, doesn't it? I'm trying to remember.
Say like August. It once dropped August 20th. I want to say.
Have you seen any of like the information that's come out yet, Bert?
No, have you?
I have actually. I saw. So they're changing power ups, the way power ups work, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. They're also changing a bunch. They're changing a lot of stuff. They got rid of contracts. That's big. I think a lot of the Ultimate Teams can do
contracts were never really a struggle or hassle. What else they do?
They're never really a struggle. They're just like annoying though. Like it's just not needed.
You pull packs. You've never been out of contracts.
If you don't pull packs, wasn't that a problem for people? Like I know if in my team,
not really.
I can't relate. Okay. I don't know.
This past year, they added a lot of solos that added like tons of contracts, like 2,000 contracts for a solo. So, I don't think it was a problem this year. Maybe past 2 years before that, maybe, but I don't think it was this year. So
I know there'd be a lot of people who are happy if they got rid of contracts in 2K, but I don't really know the Madden scene like that.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, it's also less clutter and packs and things like that. Although Madden packs just added on top, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's good. I think they're trying some different things, and I'd like to see that. And I'm excited.
Is that much of a different thing to try removing contracts and changing power ups? Like they tweak Ultimate Team the slightest bit each year and like slap a new year on it. That's not a new game mode.
Grand scheme, maybe not. I guess maybe it's not that crazy of a difference, but.
With that being said, they're supposed to have a new game mode, so I definitely don't care about this goofy ass no contracts, change power up stuff. It's supposed to be a new game mode coming out. Like that's the real news, not no goofy ass contracts.
What do you think that's gonna be? Like at all? Do you have any idea? I don't even know what else they can do. I
haven't really done much digging into it. I know Rex was on a podcast, the Muttman podcast, earlier this year, and he teased that it might even come out this year with this Madden as an update. But
that's kind of cool.
Obviously, didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see with EA Play right around the corner what happens with Madden.
Oh yeah, EA Play like the next 3 days.
Less than a week.
I don't think any of us are going, so there's that. They'll have, I think NBA Live, I'm assuming, will be there. probably Madden, and probably
Lava's gonna look cheeks as usual. I hope they update Madden's career mode though. But
that's what I was just gonna say, the career mode, because they tried something new last year and did like the movie kind of mode. I actually liked it. It was pretty solid. Not the craziest, but it was okay.
Play it. I wasn't that really. I wasn't that into a linear story mode. I saw some guys play it, really enjoyed it, but at the same time, they're like
cool.
buddy with EA. So I wasn't sure who actually genuinely enjoyed it and who's just like dick sucking EA.
I genuinely enjoyed it, but I think I'm kind of biased because
EA guy though.
Not really. I mean, I enjoyed it because it was like Friday Night Lights, which I loved. They had a couple of the actors from that, well, the one guy at least, and I don't know. I just thought it was pretty entertaining. It wasn't too crazy though, but it only lasted like maybe 10 hours, maybe. So I guess if it was longer, or like I like also non-linear ones, I guess too. Like they used to have back in the day, like on the GameCube. Like those ones were fire. I don't know why they came so far away from that.
Oh man!
So I'm hoping they'll come.
To me, 2K does their story mode right. I mean, they
do and they don't.
Bits of story here and there, but like they do their My Career right.
Bro, like, I didn't like it at all this year.
The problem with 2K's My Career this year was like the cutscenes were too long and you couldn't skip them because they had product placement in it. Like they had a bunch of advertisements in the cutscenes, which is why they were unskippable.
Bro, that shit was ass.
I didn't play My Career
and I hated
the
characters too. It was terrible in my opinion. I really hated it.
But like I agree with Bert. I think Shake was saying this actually. Like the old Madden story mode, like the Superstar mode,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Back in like 2000, Madden 06 with Madden 07, where you had like parents, and then you like kept on restarting until you get like the best parents with like the best that was fire. And then you had like the IQ test.
Know,
like that was hard. Like
it doesn't have to be like super crazy, but like why can't they just like go back to something similar to that? I think they will be actually. I know. Pretty sure Moonlight Swami is working on the career mode or at the CFM stuff. So that's kind of cool. I know he's a diehard, so that's probably a good addition right there. I'll say that. So I'm actually pretty excited for Madden this next year.
On Monday, we saw a picture going around Twitter, a picture of LeBron James with the 2K18 logo. So it kind of got leaked by GameStop, essentially. Some employees at GameStop just put out the poster boards that LeBron was going to be on one of the covers of NBA 2K19. It's like the 20th year edition, like the 20th anniversary. And that one's going to be $100. We do not know yet who's going to be on the other cover, but yeah, they announced that LeBron is on the cover of 2K19's like gold edition 20-year anniversary. And then they also announced the items for the pre-order. So what do you guys think about that?
Pretty sweet. I'm pumped. Pre-orders, I mean, some of it's ass, some of it's pretty cool, but like the stuff for My Career sounds cool. I like that, and the My Team stuff sounds cool. Like for My Career, you get a bunch of different courts. You get some murals to put on the court walls and stuff, a bunch of shoes. And LeBron's shoes are usually pretty cool looking in 2K and stuff like that. So you get like 20 pairs. You get 100K VC, 50K MT, which is a ton for My Team. And then you get your weekly packs and stuff like that, a Sapphire LeBron. So you get some cool stuff. Definitely, I always think it's worth it usually to get the extra version of 2K. I'd say the same this year. So, yeah, seems worth it. Seems dope. What about you, Berg? Any interest in any of that stuff? LeBron James on the cover?
I don't really care too much about the cover athlete, to be honest.
Yeah.
In terms of 2K, the pre-order stuff, sometimes you can, like, I don't know, get, like, leaked news or info by reading the pre-order details and stuff. Was that not the case this year?
It was. It definitely was. Yeah. You can, like, because now they're going to do heat check packs, I guess, next year. You get 10 of those as soon as the season starts. So I think those are going to be our moment packs for next year if you play My Team. So a little bit of leaked news there. And again, you get league packs, I think 20. They give you 21 per week. So that's the same thing. Those probably won't be updated just like they did this past year.
Trash.
I mean, that's how it is, though. A while back, I remember them saying that there's no way to change the system and like they can't update those. Maybe they've changed that. I mean, that's what they said.
Because like I literally remember when they announced it last year, I tweeted at Ronnie like as I was like, are these packs actually going to be worth something? I think he responded to me saying yes. And then I tweeted back, like, are they going to be updated with Moments cards? Are they going to be Moments packs once the season starts? Because 40 weeks in, like, I think we're still getting those packs. And now,
we're still getting them.
Absolutely
I'm still
no
getting
value.
them.
Like anything you pull in there is completely obsolete in the mode. Like, there's no value in those packs at all.
There's like one thing, two things you could pull that have value. a diamond contract than a diamond shoe. I've seen a couple people get them, but like I never have gotten them. So in those packs at least. So yeah, those pre-order packs are pretty ass. But yeah, you did get some tidbits, and you can see actually on the pre-order image what the card is going to look like next year, kind of. But it's pretty small. It also does say 25 cards on the pack too for the Elite pack. So I'm not sure if they're going to be doing like jumbo packs or something, but it could be a little different. And again, just from the fact that they're giving us, how much VC did we get last year? Can you look that up, Nicholas?
Well,
how much? Just find the promo image.
Different versions.
We're getting 100K
year.
this year.
If you bought the $150 version, I think you got either 450K or 350K, something around there. That was the most expensive
That's
one.
a lot.
This year, though, there isn't a $150 version. There's the normal $60 one, and then there's the $100 LeBron one. So, yeah.
Ah, man. How much did you get with the $100 version, VC-wise? Do you know? You check that real quick?
Like 75, maybe?
Yeah, Berg got it.
Okay.
Berg had that one.
Okay. That's not too bad then, I guess. But, again, the 100K is nothing too crazy. But you do get 50,000 for my team. That's a ton. That's a lot of my team points.
That could be a ton or a little next year.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
50,
that's what I'm saying.
Getting
so
50,000 out the
know.
gate, though, that's just going to make the card prices really expensive out the gate. Like that's just going to make
that's
the value
good,
of one MT worth a lot less than if no one got any from the jump.
But that's good for the most part, I think, because then I think they might be going with like a bigger scale, and I actually like that. That means cards might quick sell for more. Like they're not going to have cards quick selling for 25 MT if packs cost more or like there's more VC in circulation.
So you saying you want
MT
packs to cost more?
No,
Okay.
I'm saying I want us getting more MT from challenges, and I think that's what they're going to be doing. They might rise the price a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised by that. I think the packs have costed more pretty much every year. Packs have gone up just a little bit. I mean, even this year we got 20K MT and VC packs at one point.
That's crazy.
So probably going to get... Yeah, those are absurd, by the way. So I'm assuming the pack prices will slowly creep up and rise up. But we might be getting more from challenges, and that's actually nice. So, I don't know. We did learn a little bit, and at least it intrigued us, I'd say. So that's the good thing, and now we got to wait till they announce the other cover athlete, which probably will be in the next 3 days, I'm assuming.
This is...
Probably in the next
This is
days.
late for 2K to start their cycle, though. Like, this is mad late. Like, it's June 5th
It's a couple
as we're
days.
recording this.
Couple days.
I remember, I think one year they did it on May 12th. I don't know why
It was
I
June
remember
3rd.
that. No, they usually do it in May,
It was
though.
June 3rd
like,
last
they
year.
usually do
It was
in
June
May.
3rd last year,
No,
I
I'm
think.
talking about, like, the cover athlete. Like, the first...
Yeah, I think it was last year. Kyrie
Nah,
was
that
June
wasn't
3rd, I
June
think.
3rd. That was before that.
Oh.
Because I remember I
Okay,
had,
I thought it
like,
was last year.
May 20-something, I had those Kyrie things to give away.
Huh. Nah, yeah, but you got them a little earlier.
No, I got them the same day everyone did, and we
But
knew
yeah.
Kyrie was the cover athlete like a week before that. And like the year Durant was on it, you knew I think May 12th. Like this is
Okay.
a little bit late
It's not-
for 2K's
so it's a little-
joint.
It's a little bit late, but
So
it was
you're saying
honestly...
they're starting the cycle late, and the game's
Yeah, the
releasing
game's
earlier?
releasing September
It is
7th,
releasing
which
a
is the
few days
earliest
earlier.
it's ever released. For if you get the
It's
expensive
8 days
pre-order.
earlier than last year. 8 days earlier, so that's not too many days. It's a week earlier, pretty much. But I'm interested. So, Nick, have we figured this out? Do you have to pay $100 to get the game 4 days early?
Yeah. That's
So
what the
if
poster
you order the
says.
standard... Okay, so because that's different than last
but
year.
the
Last
thing
year
is,
we
though,
just
the thing is,
pre-order
though,
the game, you get it early.
At those like the GameStops and the Best Buys, like if you just go in after they release the big expensive one, like I'm sure you could just buy the $60 one for the same at the same time.
I don't think so. No, it wasn't like that last year. You had to wait. They didn't release the game until the 11th. They didn't have it in stores until that day. So I'm assuming it'd be like that this year.
That's not true.
That's just my guess, though. Yeah.
Nah.
No, legit.
With last
if you didn't
year,
buy it
with
in
last
store.
year, you didn't have to have the expensive pre-order to get the game early. You just
That's
had to
what I'm
have a
saying. But
pre-order.
if you
But like
just had
even if you don't have a pre-order,
pre-order,
like you
yeah.
can still go in the day that people get it and just get the game. Like last year, at least you could. I don't know how it's going to be this year, but
It doesn't seem like it's going to be like that this year. Like it seems like they're pretty much saying, like you got to pay for the extra version or you're not getting it 4 days early, which it's smart marketing, but it's kind of disgusting at the same time. Because like again, people are going to want the game 4 days early. Like all your friends are playing, and you're just sitting at home like playing 2K18. Like damn, life's trash.
they'll
Or
just
you
be
can
playing
play Fortnite or
Fortnite
something else, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, but like yeah. That sounds trash. So like, it sounds like you almost have to have the upgraded version. But I think that's enough 2K talk. Any other thoughts? Like,
who do y'all think's gonna be on the normal cover? Like this?
Maybe Giannis. Maybe.
Yeah, my guess is.
I really don't know.
My guesses are Giannis.
It could be
Giannis
Iverson
or
too.
AD. One of those two. They're gonna be on the cover of like
Iverson.
either that or live. Like one of those two is gonna get a cover. They have to.
Probably. Yeah. I don't know. It wouldn't shock me if they were somebody.
I'd be surprised if neither.
It could be Oladipo.
Like,
it could be anyone.
They both
really.
play in small markets. Like what?
Yeah, like it could be anyone really.
I'd be
I don't know.
surprised.
But yeah, that's my guess. But I'm interested to see. But that's enough 2K, man. We talked a lot of 2K right there, man. Let's get to the next topic, man.
Moving on to some sports. Something I saw on Twitter. There was a QB for, I guess, Oklahoma. They got drafted 9th in the MLB draft. So, Shake and Nick, if you guys were in that same situation, would you continue playing football? Would you go to MLB? Or let's say your kid was in that situation. Would you advise them to stick to football or just go to the MLB?
I would probably stick with football if he's the starting QB. This was like a backup or maybe a third stringer guy. I'd probably switch over to football because 10th is pretty high overall, 9th or 10th or whatever it was. That's a good pick. You'll be in the farm system for a few years probably though, and doing a lot of minors.
In the MLB when you're drafted that how like I know in the NFL you're probably getting like a $10 million contract.
You're not at all. I don't think. I'm pretty sure a lot of those guys are in the minors for a while.
Yeah.
Like the farm system is so different. It's way
when you're
different.
drafted 9th, you get a decent contract. Like you're getting like way more
I'm really
than
not
a
sure about
normal
that.
job. Like way more than enough to make ends meet.
I don't know.
Bro, if you're drafted
I'm
9th in the MLB draft, yes.
I mean,
yeah, but if it's only a couple $100K and he's trying to get
it might be a couple $100K. It might be a couple $100K. I really don't think it's that much because a lot of the minor league players are draft picks and some of the minors
but
get
if you
nothing.
are a draft pick, especially
AAA ball gets nothing.
If you are a draft pick though, especially 9th overall in the draft, like you're a first round pick, like you're going to be getting paid. They assume you're going to be one of their best players on the team in about 3 years.
Okay, so
you're getting paid.
I'm googling it right now. Just a heads up. So,
and I'm pretty sure the contracts are negotiable.
Okay, so it's actually not bad. You actually do get some decent money. It looks like. For getting drafted. You are. So Detroit's #1 pick is valued at about $8 million, which is up from $7 million last year. So I guess it's a lot more than it maybe used to be.
So that guy's at least making, at least making $3 million, at least.
So I guess the first rounders
I saw,
get good money.
The 9th pick got like a $10 million contract right at $10 million.
So that's not bad then, actually. That's pretty good. I thought it was a lot less than that. Because I know a lot of the guys in the minors don't really get anything, but I guess they have bonuses that they can kind of handle out. But if you're picked in like the, I guess below 50, you're in the 100,000. No, actually, at 68, it's still 900K.
Bro, that's still more than the $0 you're making to get hit in the head playing in college football. Like, there's no way.
But if you're a quarterback, hold on. If you're a quarterback, it's different. Quarterbacks get paid the big money.
You're still getting.
That's all. In college, you get paid nothing. And it's not
he could take 3 hits to the head and he can't play football or baseball anymore. Like, I am definitely taking that baseball bag and running with it. There's no way in hell I'm playing another down of football in my life.
I didn't know the baseball bag was that hefty.
That's
way.
Pretty big.
If I'm a QB,
that's a lot of money.
Like, I'm never taking another
snap.
That's a
lot of money.
Life.
I'll be honest with you. That is a lot of money. That's good. It says on here that it's about $4 million. It looks like for 9 to 10. So that's not bad. It's a lot of money.
The only time I'm gonna be throwing a football is at my mansion. Like hell no.
10 million.
But like that could be your only contract, like that $4 million.
Okay, and
like, some of those draft picks don't pan out. They're in the minors
in like football. Like what?
I'm just saying though, if you're gonna get drafted, like if you get drafted in the top 10 in football.
Bro, but the odds of him doing that are so low. Like he already got drafted 9th.
I don't know
like
if
he has to first and foremost he has to stay.
I don't know what his stock is either. I guess
a few years in college in the NCAA,
he only stays healthy for 1 year.
Then he has to hope that he's good enough to get drafted. Like he's already drafted. It's already happened. He already has a bag on the table. Why would you take the risk and not take it? Like that's just so stupid to me. Like
I mean, he might not like baseball that much. He might not want to play baseball. He might want to play football. Just how it goes.
Bro, and
if I know if it's me personally, I would want to play football. I don't want to play baseball.
Being an MLB player I would way rather be an MLB player over an NFL player. Like NFL players, a lot of them get treated like shit. Like no way.
What? How do you?
A lot of those guys end up broke too.
They end
as
up
soon as they leave the
broke
league.
with brain damage. Like, no way.
There's
I'm going baseball.
plenty of broke former MLB players. Like, there's plenty of that.
Yeah,
too.
but like it's a lot of side
Plenty
effects
of
of
it.
football. Like their body's constantly aching. A lot of those guys, it hurts when they wake up. Like it's a lot of mental and physical wear and tear.
I know there's a lot of that happens with baseball too.
doesn't.
Catchers happens with yes,
Okay,
it does. Yes,
It's
it
a different
definitely
kind
does.
of wear and tear, Bake. Like it's
Like,
different.
It's
The
still
wear and tear for
though.
a football
Trust me.
player, for a lot of them, are having brain injuries and not living as long as they normally would have. For like an MLB guy, maybe his knees suck and he has to get knee replacements when he's old. But like, I would way rather have knee
it's more than
replacements
that.
than my
It's more
brain
than
doesn't work.
I would pick the football option if I thought I was good enough. I'd pick the football option. If you didn't think you were good enough and you didn't have that self-confidence, then yeah, you take the baseball, I guess. Take the guaranteed money. But I don't know, man. We just saw, what's his name? Baker Mayfield. Didn't he play at Oklahoma?
Yeah, but
Where'd he play? I don't even
won
know.
the Heisman.
He got a
He
lot
was a
more than
Heisman
$4
winner.
million.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's the number 1 overall. I mean, but I'm just saying, it shows Oklahoma's a good...
This guy, I
Oklahoma's a
don't
good
even
school.
think he's
He
in
could
that
go number one.
discussion right now.
I don't know. I have no
Overall,
clue.
Heisman.
Well, neither was Baker Mayfield. He wasn't in the... He was in the
Okay,
number
but that's
one.
like a
discussion
1
last
in a
year.
million situation. Like, that doesn't happen to everybody. Like, there's hella quarterbacks who will be a starting quarterback in the NCAA, then get injured, never play it down in the NFL, or just be
So
in the
the
NCAA
signing
and
bonus-
never make the NFL.
The signing bonus for Baker Mayfield is $22 million. That's what it was this year. $22 million. That's a ton.
The odds
That's
of someone
so
being the number
much.
1 overall pick, though, is extremely rare. The odds of you
Okay.
being 9th in the MLB draft is extremely rare, and you
Yeah,
already did that.
Even if you're in the top 10, though, it's like 30
Bro, but
million
the odds
for-
of him
for,
being
like,
a top, the
5,
odds
10
of him
guys.
even making the NFL are extremely low. Like, you know how many college quarterbacks
Okay,
there
but-
are?
All right, can we stop doing this? The odds of him getting drafted in the MLB is
And he
also
already
low.
did it.
He's a professional
And
athlete.
He did that. He
Okay.
did that.
Which shows he's that good of an athlete that he could make the MLB,
No,
the
it doesn't.
NBA, whatever,
Him
NFL,
being
whatever
the
fuck it is.
9th pick overall
Oh
in
my
the
God.
MLB has nothing to do with his NFL skills.
He's the starting quarterback at Oklahoma.
And?
He's clearly a good athlete. Oh, come on,
Bro,
man.
that doesn't mean shit.
You guys act like he has no shot
He
to
has
make
a
the NFL now.
guaranteed bag. All he has to do is sign.
So you stay in college, Bake, and
See-
try and make the NFL.
No,
Yeah.
you sound complacent right now. Nick.
Complacent?
You sound complacent. You're like, oh, he's got a guaranteed.
He does.
He's got guaranteed money. He should just take the rest
The
of his
way
life
football
off. Like,
works, you're literally one
Yeah.
hit away. Like, you're 1 hit away.
Like, that shit's complacent.
How many
You're
career-ending
waiting to
injuries
get a
do we have
concussion. You're
nowadays?
waiting for your career to be over. Like, go play baseball, bro. Like,
I hate to break it to you. We don't
Like,
have that many career-ending hits nowadays.
yes,
Like-
they
like,
are.
You're saying
Did
one
you
hit
not
away.
see Shazier?
Bro, there was a
He's gonna play
college player
again.
who
He'll probably
literally
play again.
there was a college player who literally got hit once and now he can barely walk.
Shazier's gonna play again. He can barely walk.
Okay,
What are you
He
talking
couldn't
about?
walk on his own at
As I said-
that one award
Okay,
show.
can I talk? Can I
Draft.
talk? Can I talk? He's gonna play again. That guy's gonna walk again. It's only been months after the injury. He'll eventually walk and play again. It will happen. I guess there are some, but again, the number of that is an extremely rare case. You don't see that happen very often. I'm just talking from my perspective. I'd want to play football. I don't like baseball. I don't like playing baseball. I like playing football. I'd want to play football. And if I'm that good, if I'm good enough to get the starting job where the Heisman just won, the guy dude just won the Heisman there, pretty good program, you could easily be drafted in the first round and make 20, 30 million.
Easily
and that's
get
just for
drafted
your first
in the first
salary.
round. Stop it.
It is
Yeah,
kind of
like-
crazy.
We just saw a guy do it.
That wasn't
Oklahoma's got good
easy.
quarterbacks too. Oklahoma's good program.
30
Oklahoma's
guys you
always
draft the first round every year, Bake.
30 out of what?
A lot of
Thousands and
quarterbacks
thousands and
went this year.
thousands? Like,
How many quarterbacks went in the first round this year? Like 5 or 6 went this year. It was a ton of quarterbacks.
that shit
I don't know.
for
If
none
you're
of them
good-
wasn't
if you're good
easy
enough,
though.
I'd take
Like,
that.
and I don't think any of those guys had a guaranteed
All right.
huge baseball bag either.
See, you're hanging on the smallest where it's like
Okay.
easy.
Russell Wilson had a baseball bag, and he stuck with football, and it worked out.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Like this has happened. Like plenty of players get drafted to the MLB and they decide to stay
Bro,
with their
when was he
respective
drafted
sports.
in the MLB though?
Because
Like,
they're
was he
better
a first-round
opportunities.
pick?
I'm pretty sure he was a high round pick. I can check, but
I would just go with the guaranteed money and the safety. And with the way that NFL players get treated, like I'd rather be a basketball, baseball, and probably not soccer in the U.S. But like NFL is like that'd be like one of the last professional athletes I would want to be personally.
He was picked in the 3rd round, 75 overall, Russell Wilson. And again, that money, as we looked at this year, it's a couple million. It's not that bad.
Third round years ago wasn't a couple million. I don't think so. I could be wrong.
So right now it's $800K.
Yeah.
It's $800K right now, which it's not bad. It's decent, but again, this is a guy who was already playing football at the time. I don't know. I think I just like I like football better than baseball too. I think there's more money in it. And
okay, wait. Bake. If it was basketball.
You think it's more money in football than baseball?
For quarterbacks, yes, for quarterbacks, I do.
Well, what position is he in baseball? Is he a pitcher? Because if he is, pitchers get the bag.
Not sure.
Bro, okay.
Depends.
I don't know.
Wait. I just have a question for Bake.
Yeah,
if it was basketball instead of baseball, would you go in the NBA or NFL?
I would, but
you would go in
totally
the NBA?
Different scenario.
Okay.
Yeah, because total different scenario.
I agree.
Basketball, also, it's just different. Also, like, again, I'm not a huge on baseball. I like watching baseball. I don't really like playing baseball.
So it's more of like what you like playing.
And I think the opportunities are better.
Yeah.
I think they're better money opportunities in football and basketball.
Basketball definitely. Football though.
Basketball 100%. Football, I still think it is. But if you're a quarterback, that's the high thing.
If he's not a starting quarterback, like if he doesn't go first round, like he'll probably go from team to team.
Plenty of backups get paid like
probably
tons.
Go from team to team, trying to make a team. Like
doesn't matter. They make tons of money still at the end of the day.
Any position in football, you're gonna get paid.
Those quarterbacks make tons. Look at fucking Sam Bradford and all these guys are getting paid. What's his name? Kirk Cousins. He got paid a ton, and he's not that great. He got hundreds of million. Like, man,
I'd take the guaranteed money. That's just me though.
Moving off that, we definitely beat that horse to death a little bit, but the NBA Finals are going strong so far. I'd say first game really good, like really good game. LeBron James had the 5th best Finals performance of all time, putting at 51, and it was good 51 too. It wasn't like he's chucking. He didn't have 45 shots or something like that. Like, dude was just efficient.
The 5th best Final performance ever?
Scoring wise, 51 was the 5th highest. Right. Is what I'm saying. But crazy game, and they still lost because J.R. Smith just absolutely, what a moron. I don't know what he was doing. He might have been going the wrong way. He might have not known the score. There are so many things that he could have not known in that situation. I don't know how you don't know the score. That bewilders me. If you don't know how much time is left, maybe that makes a little bit more sense. Sometimes you can forget that, but like, man, I don't know how he messed up that badly. That's easily one of the biggest blunders in like NBA history. That's a huge one. That's worse than Chris Webber calling the timeout in college. It's worse than a lot of things, man. That's terrible. And then we get game 2.
That's not worse than Chris Webber.
And game 2 wasn't that great,
bro.
It is.
No, it's not.
100%.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
College kid versus a like 12-year veteran in the NBA.
That changed the entire tide.
Bro, but Chris Webber
absolutely changed it. They should have won that
that's
game.
That's like in the Super Bowl. Like that's like the one game thing. Like with this thing, first and foremost, Chris Webber calling that timeout like dang near guaranteed them losing that game. Like they still could have won if they like with what JR did.
That's deflating. That's deflating.
Nah, see, I don't like how you're saying.
In OT.
It absolutely killed them.
OT. Like,
they sucked in overtime. They looked like they weren't ready to play.
That even if he called the timeout, even if he put up a shot, like there was no guarantee that it was going to go in. Like George Hill,
if he puts a shot up, he's either getting the layup or he's getting fouled by KD.
I hate to break it to you, LeBron was also wide open at the top of the key with 3 seconds left. Wide open. LeBron shooting 60% for the game, 51 points already. Like, I am taking that shot all day and night.
It was awful. Like, I've never seen anything that bad in the NBA, but I don't know if it was worse than Chris Webber's.
So bad. It definitely was, in my opinion.
Worse.
Oh, man, so bad. That was the biggest blunder I've ever seen, man.
You didn't even see Chris Webber live. Like,
I've seen the clips plenty of times. I've seen a whole freaking documentary.
I've seen the documentary. And this is worse.
The 30 for 30.
Sorry,
we're gonna see a 30 for 30 on this
basketball then, but like it's still terrible. I still watched it. I still saw it, like clips of it.
This is bad. It's so bad. It was terrible. Like, and like he didn't even have an explanation for it. Really, like the coach kind of sold them out and was like, yeah, he didn't know what he was doing. They kind of like all said different things. Like we still don't really know what's the truth there. But I think it's just he just didn't know. He thought they were winning. That's what it must have been. He even said that after. He's like, I thought we were up. And they were not. Which is pretty bad.
That's crazy. He boxed out KD, got the board.
Really good play to get the rebound. Like, super good play. And then now we're not even talking about the fact that George Hill missed that free throw at 80% free throw shooter.
You're also not talking about that huge call that the refs changed. Something I've never seen them change a charge call.
I'm not gonna lie,
in the circle.
I have seen it. I've seen that before. They've done that before. It's happened to Kevin Durant actually before, like against him. I think he was the one taking the charge before, and it's been swapped. He actually talked about post game. But I've seen it happen before. I actually like that was changed. I think that was, honestly...
That was a terrible call, bro.
I don't think it was. He wasn't at the spot, in my opinion. He wasn't there. He was moving. I think he was moving, and you can be moving if you're in the legal guard position.
If you're going to change that call, you have to be able to like change like personal fouls and not like on a shot. Like, that's trash. Like, the way it used to be was you could review that, but you could only review if he was in the restricted area or not. And that's what we all thought they were reviewing.
It's been changed.
But they were like, oh, if he's moving or not. Like, that just happened recently.
No. Yes, but it's also, this has happened before. Like, I've seen this happen before. I've never seen it happen. And when that happened, I said, this really should be changed. And it was. It was the correct call. They made the correct call. He was not... That's not a charge. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a charge.
If anything, that's a no call. If anything, it's a no call.
Every sports network thing I've seen on TV said they made the wrong call.
Yeah, like you're in the minority of saying
down on that trash call.
I am 100% doubling down on that call. I think that was the right call. Yep. I watched it. I've watched it so many times. I have nothing against him. That was a great game. He was the best player in the world.
Had he been bouncing the Celtics out?
No. Because the Celtics would have got bounced out in this round. And maybe we would have had instead of J.R. Smith, it would have been Marcus Smart doing that stupid-ass shit. My goodness.
All right, question. So now that J.R. had his blunder, the series is 2-0 right now. How do y'all see the rest of it going?
They're going to win Game 3 in Cleveland. I know that. They're going to win Game 3. Standing by that. They're winning at home. I kept thinking it was a 2-3-2 series, but it's not. It's 2-2-1-1-1, which I hate. I love the 2-3-2 format in the finals, but... I see them winning Game 3. I think LeBron's going to come out with a big game. He really was okay in Game 2. Like, it wasn't terrible. 29, 13, and 9. Teammates missed shots, though. His guys just missed open looks. And when they're back at Cleveland, those guys usually hit those shots. So
I don't even think it was that. Like Curry was hot.
Oh,
Curry
was definitely hot.
He wasn't missing. Curry went bananas.
Kevin Love had a good game, and he still missed a ton of shots.
Ain't nothing you could do.
Kevin Love should have had 30, 35. He had a really just missed some open shots.
Kevin Love been missing threes the whole playoffs. Like, he's been broke from three the whole playoffs.
JR was missing terrible shots.
If you're gonna try to win Game 3 on Kevin Love making threes, you're gonna lose.
No, but it's everyone. It's the role players all play better at home.
Bro,
that's how it goes.
J.R. Smith's had like 2 good games in the 16 that they played.
And he'll probably have a good game in Game 3. He'll probably have a good game in Game 3 because they're at home, and the difference is crazy. The difference in these players.
Had a good game since
like J.R.'s been
Kyle
trash.
Korver at home was 9 for 10. Kyle Korver might make an impact this next game. Honestly, they gotta switch something up though.
Guy. He can make some plays.
They gotta switch something up. JR shouldn't be starting this next game. I think Kyle
Rodney
Korver
Hood is gonna get some burn.
Bro, Clarkson's been one of the worst players I've ever watched play.
He's been better at home.
I don't know why.
Clarkson is terrible, bro.
Clarkson's better at home.
No,
George Hill's
Clarkson's
better at
trash
home too.
everywhere. Like, Clarkson is not good at all.
He was bad this last game.
Like,
he was terrible
what I'm thinking is, the Cavs would be so much better off if they didn't make those trades. Which is crazy, because when they did, I thought they were really good trades. And George Hill actually played pretty well the last game. But they're not using Hood, who was looked to be the best player that they got at the trade deadline. Nance hasn't played bad in this series. Clarkson's been literally like the worst player on the court.
Isaiah would be injured.
Like,
yeah, but let's keep it real though. Isaiah would be injured. He got injured again. His knee. He couldn't keep playing the finish
but having
season.
Wade, Rose, Jay Crowder, all guys who have been in playoff situations. The thing about Nance, Clarkson, and kind of Hood too, none of those. Well, Hood has a little bit of experience, but Nance and Clarkson, they don't have any playoff experience up until this point. So like, you can tell Clarkson's completely shook of the moment. Like, every time he gets the ball, he doesn't know what to do with it, and he's just trying to do too much. Like Derrick Rose, Dwayne Wade, you can call them old, you can call them washed. They've played in the moment, and they showed this playoffs that they could still do stuff in the playoffs.
I think Wade would be the one that would help. I think Wade would have been the one that could help them, because Wade still looked
Rose
good
was hooping in the playoffs. What are you talking about?
Oh, come on.
Rose was like the best player on the Timberwolves in the playoffs. Are you serious?
What? Here's what
Rose was cooking.
Here's what we're not gonna do.
No, he was cooking.
We're not gonna do a Derrick Rose thing right now.
Bro, he was amazing in the playoffs.
It's not a Derrick Rose thing, but he had some buckets.
This is definitely a Derrick Rose thing.
No, it's not.
I'm
being dead serious. He was cooking in the playoffs. Jay Crowder, he's also a good guy to have on your team. He has playoff experience. Like,
all right, we're definitely not doing the Jay Crowder.
Bro, he played well in the playoffs too for the Jazz.
Oh my goodness!
You're saying he didn't?
He did well at times and was ass at other times. Man, he is inconsistent. He is very inconsistent. I've seen it firsthand. We're not doing that. Let's talk about the players they actually have, and if they can win Game 3. And I think they're winning Game 3.
What do you think, Berg?
Okay.
Tell me what you think for Game 3.
Game 3.
What do you think in Game 3? Tell me what you got now.
What I have in Game 3.
Because I don't care about these guys who aren't a team.
They're
going to be playing at home. They play much better at home. This is a win for the Cavs.
Okay.
We heard you. Nick, what do you have?
I don't. I think that... No, I don't think they'll win Game 3. Bro, Curry's like on a mission to win Finals MVP. Durant was like 10 of like 14 or 16 last game, shooting well. Like, they're not winning Game 3. Like, if they would have won Game 1, like they would have had partially a chance in the series. But like, I don't see them winning Game 3. Like, LeBron has to dang near repeat what he did Game 1, which is
he has to get
one of the best performances.
And I think he's gonna get 50. I think he's gonna have a crazy game.
One of the best performances ever.
I think he's gonna get 50.
Iggy is also. Like, Iggy might play Game 3 too, so like, I don't see them winning Game 3.
I just think LeBron's gonna have a good game, and I think they're gonna be nice.
How do you see the series ending? Like, wrap up.
I think the Warriors are gonna sweep. Yeah,
Warriors sweep. Okay.
What do you think, Berg?
I don't think they're gonna win Game 3 either.
No.
I would love to see a Warriors sweep, but NBA's business. I feel like they take
absolutely no way they let
drop
that.
Game 4.
They might take both games. They might
just
take
like
both
they did
games.
last year. Get them out in 5, man.
I think they might take both games at home. There's a good shot they take both. This is just like the Celtics series. They bounce back.
Bro, what? The Celtics and the Warriors are completely different teams.
This isn't the Celtics.
The Celtics have 3. The Warriors have 3 players on their team that are better than anybody on the Celtics.
We saw this movie last year. They could have got him in 4 last year with Kyrie on the team.
All right,
it's the same movie minus Kyrie.
Like, what I'm saying is they're down 0-2. Everyone's counting them out. Everyone's saying, "Oh, they're good."
But instead of going up against Terry Rozier, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown,
move to the next topic, boys,
and Jason Tatum, they're going up against Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
Are you done? Are you fucking done? Okay,
wild.
We're done.
The NBA is looking to make some changes. I think this is partially because of all the complaints about the referees this playoffs, but they're going to test this out in the Summer League where each team is going to have a challenge flag. I'm not sure exactly how many or when they could use them, all that, but they're going to have challenge flags similar to the NFL where if there's a bad call, you could use your challenge flag and try to get it like overturned or changed. What do you guys think about that?
Challenges are good. I like this. But again, it leaves it open for a lot of things. Like, now what can you challenge? A jump shot? Can you challenge fouls? Can you challenge anything? Like, can you challenge out of bounds plays? Can you challenge bad calls? Man, there's a lot of things this leaves it up to. Like if the ref doesn't make a call and you think a guy gets fouled, can you challenge that? And then they can go back and look and say, yeah, he got fouled. He should get free throw. There's a lot at play here. And also, when you call a challenge, is it going to, like, stop the play? Like, I don't know. And, like, can you call one if your team doesn't have a ball?
How it is in the NFL, the play stops, and you challenge a call. And similar to the NFL, you can't challenge a no call. So I don't believe they're going to be challenging the no calls in the NBA.
That still leaves it up for opinion. Because, like, remember that one play where Braun came down with the ball and they didn't call the foul where he clearly got fouled. Like, the guy was running into him. And, like, so you can't call that. So we're still going to have bad officiating. Honestly, they just need to get better officials. Like, they have a few good ones, but then they have these freaking rigged ass. There's a few of them that are definitely rigging games. I still believe that. Or at least rigging the outcome to some extent, trying to. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's good.
The NFL still has some missed calls, too. But I think challenges work really well in the NFL. And the thing about the NFL is sometimes it's challenging something that you can determine just by watching it back. Is he inbounds? Is he out of bounds? Did he catch the ball? Did he not catch the ball? Was it like I don't know. It's stuff that you can determine with film. With the NBA, I feel like a lot of the stuff that they're going to be challenging is kind of going to be like the NBA catch rule. I'm kind of doubling back to where it's like it's just up to your interpretation of what to catch,
exactly.
not to catch, what's a foul, what's not a foul. So it might be good or it might be really bad and just slow down the game even more. So I don't know.
The games be getting slow as fuck sometimes too at like the end. My goodness, those last few minutes be getting so long. They cut out the timeouts.
Like the fourth quarter lasts an hour, I swear.
Like, it takes so long. So long. But
the way I see it going is they'll probably send it over to like the official's office. I think that's what they do. That's what they do with the NFL right now, right? Like they'll send plays over to like the office.
Yeah.
So it's like more of a lot of people's opinions versus like the 4 referees on the field's opinions. So I think that's what they'll try to do. It'll be definitely interesting to see how it works in the summer league, and I like that the NBA tries to put these things in the summer league to kind of test it out. I think this year they did something in the G League. I don't remember what it was, but I think they did something like that just to test out new rules, to try to make the game better, to try to make it more competitive and just a better game.
I don't know. I don't watch the G League, but I do watch Summer League, and I'm excited for that. So, yeah, I think that'll be good. I'm interested for it.
All right.
What else we got? We got one last NBA topic, and this is the GM of the 76ers, Colangelo. I don't know. What's his name? Brian Colangelo? I don't know.
He's not the GM. He's one of the guys at management.
What is he, the owner then, or the GM? I don't know.
He's one of the guys at management.
I don't know. I don't really care.
I think the president.
But I do find it funny that he got burner accounts. Apparently, this has been a huge thing. And not only did he have burner accounts, but he was like leaking out like information on guys' injuries, and like he was just doing some wild stuff. I don't know. Like he had a lot of accounts too. Apparently, there's investigations going on into him and like whether this all happened, which is kind of wild. But like, man, I don't know. It's just crazy. I think he's gonna get fired. I don't know how he hasn't already gotten fired. I guess they're just double checking to see if this is actually a thing. But like, it's pretty obvious. Like Twitter figured this out. Like those are his accounts. They're either his or his wife's, and clearly he fucked up. So he might be gone. And I mean, it's a bad look. It really is like a bad look for your team president to be like on Twitter, like just trying to like start shit and like trying to maintain a certain image. It's just a bad look. Really bad. Especially for the players who like, he was bad mouthing them. Like, it looks really bad.
He like sent hella shots at Embiid. Like, bro, he was.
And they saw that shit.
Yeah, Embiid was seeing it, tweeting about it, all that stuff. Like, all the NBA knows about it, so that could also, like, if they do keep him, and even if they don't, that could ruin their chances at landing free agents.
I feel like that hurts their trades, free agent. It hurts a lot of things.
The 76ers,
so they almost have to fire
The 76ers, too, are in a position where they can make a lot of moves. Like, they have the pieces to trade for, like, Kawhi Leonard if they wanted to. Yep. They have the cap space to sign a Paul George or LeBron if he does leave and if he wants to go there. But, like, this definitely just hurts, like, whatever they're trying to do in the offseason. And it's a terrible look. And I don't know, like, it seemed like the 76ers doing a lot of really good things with how they're running their team, how they're letting their players get better, all that stuff. But this is a terrible look. Like,
it's horrible. He has to get. I don't know how they haven't fired him yet. It's been like 5 days. He still has a job. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd get fired on spot for that.
Yeah.
My goodness. Like, especially when you like, I read some of the tweets and like, he's taking direct shots at Embiid and basically saying he didn't like this guy, didn't like that guy. Like, man, it seemed wild.
Yeah.
And there's probably like more accounts than just that, the few that they found too. So very fishy, and doesn't sound like he's gonna be a GM much longer, but pretty crazy. I really hope that my GM is not on Twitter like that, like on a burner account.
Yo,
like
Danny Ainge on a burner saying all those preposterous rumors of all those crazy free agents or players getting traded to the Celtics. I already know.
But see, Danny Ainge might be Giannis. I think that's who he is. That's the Celtics guy. If you don't know what that is, but I think that's who Danny Ainge.
Do you think Danny Ainge got a burner?
I definitely think he does, but it's like a joke burner though. It's like a funny one. See, it's not like this serious like leaking injury stuff. It's just a guy who barely can speak English.
I have seen that account.
It's hilarious. It's funny, and like I think it's just for jokes. It's probably someone who works at the Celtics.
You think Danny Ainge got? I don't think Danny Ainge got the memes in his bag. Like, I don't know.
I really do. I really do. I think it's him or someone who works there. But yeah, the burner accounts can be funny if done properly. I mean, KD was like getting killed over that shit a while back too, because clearly he got burner accounts too. But I don't know. That seems a little too extreme. If you don't like what someone's saying, you don't need to make a burner account.
The only reason people found out about KD's burners, though, is because he accidentally tweeted from his main account when he thought he was on a burner. Like,
Bro,
if you got a
that's
burner, you just
wild.
got to be
That's
slick
wild.
about it. Like, these dudes are stupid about it. Like, Hinky, or what's his name?
Dude, that sounds like way too much effort.
Bro, Coangelo left a bunch of traces of his burner.
That's a lot of effort.
Like, he was using his wife's email. Like, get out of here, bro. Like,
yeah, that's just... Yeah, I guess
using
that's
his wife's
weird. I don't
phone
know.
number
I
to, like,
just-
verify the account. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's stupid.
I care less about that. That's too much effort. Let's talk some new music. There was one pretty, I guess, I don't want to say big album that dropped over the past weekend, but like, I mean, it was from Kanye, but like, it only had like, what, 6 or 7 tracks. What do y'all think of it? Honestly, I've tried listening to it like twice. Not a huge fan. It's okay, but like, I don't know.
You don't like
That man
ears?
hates his ears, Berg. That's crazy.
No, I'm as big a Kanye fan as they come, but like, man, I don't know. It's just, it's not what I was looking for and expecting. I guess I don't know. I mean, Nick, let's keep it real. You always say, "Oh, I want the hard Kanye coming at people and shit." Like you always want
I
that.
don't.
But
Kanye's not that type of artist.
All right,
What are you talking about?
Who do you say about that?
That's what I want out of Drake.
who do
I don't
you-
want R&B Drake. I want rapping Drake, but
okay.
Kanye's not the type of artist.
So you want R&B? What? What are you
Kanye's
talking
not
about?
a, I'm going to shit on all these rappers artists. Neither is Drake. When I say I want the hard...
See, I don't need that, but I want some rap. I wanted some rap
rapping.
from Kanye. Like I wanted some hip hop. Man, he was rapping, but it was like it's like I feel like I'm listening to Usher a little bit or something. Like it's very singy, and I don't know. I'm just not digging the tracks on it. Like I know it's like top 7 on iTunes, everything, like all his tracks, top 7. But like I haven't been a huge fan. I don't know. And I'm shocked by that, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be super amazing.
It is.
But
Bro, that joint's
can't agree
incredible.
with that. I'm sorry.
Like
I tried.
It's mad short, only 7 tracks. I wish it was longer.
Mad short, super
but
short.
like he's
My
doing
goodness.
5 different. He's producing 5 different albums. So he did the one for Pusha T. He did his own. He's doing the one with him and Kid Cudi. He's doing the Tiana Taylor one and Tiana Taylor one. And
that motherfucker better be working on Cruel Winter. Where the fuck is that shit at? My God.
And he's doing the
What's
Nas
the other
album.
album?
So he's doing 5 different projects, essentially. He's producing 5 different projects,
Man.
7 songs each. That's 35 songs. So, like, that's why I understand why this and the Pusha T...
7 songs each. Oh, God damn, that's trash.
What?
Oh, I hate this. This 7 song shit is bullshit. What's with 7 songs? Didn't we just talk about how we like albums
You
to
ain't
be
even
like...
I
the
was
7
just
though,
explaining...
so
yeah,
what,
so, like,
10
what?
songs?
Damn right.
Next 3
I don't really
that
like
he
the
left
7.
off were the ones you missed? Like...
You probably... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the 7.
Okay,
I don't know. We talked about this. I want more than that. I don't want 20, but I want like 10 to 15, I think.
As
13
someone that
probably.
liked the album, I would have preferred 10 to 15 too.
Like,
Yes.
I probably would have liked it.
That's
if
what I
it
was saying.
10,
I
15,
wish
to
it
be
was
honest.
longer, but like that album was still amazing. Like it just sounds so good. Like there's so many different sounds on there. All of the different features he used. Like he had Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign sounding amazing. He had what's that dude's name?
There was a
the
couple
other
that were
good
too
music
whiny. He
artist
had
at the
one
end
of
of
the
that one
guys.
song sounded.
He had
Bro,
Shakes,
that
70s,
joint sounded
70s.
so
I don't know
good,
who
bro.
that is.
Like the sounds on that album are crazy. That Yikes song is amazing. Like, bro, that whole thing is amazing. Like, there was one track I didn't like. That was the opening one because he was like, "Today I thought about killing you," and like killing himself. Like, I wasn't really about that. Like, that was a little too edgy for me, too much for me. But like,
wait, but you're that edgy.
I'm
though.
not.
Like, I thought that would be for you.
I never thought about killing myself
Like,
or
what?
killing other people, Shake.
You have made some depressing jokes before.
Yes, but he
hope they were
wasn't
just
joking.
jokes. That's
Like,
all
he's
I'm saying.
actually thought about that.
He could have just been being edgy. I mean, that
I
if
think-
you make the jokes, you've thought about it.
I've
It's
never
crazy.
actually
Yeah,
thought
like,
about it.
I'm
no.
not gonna lie. I'm glad to
You
hear,
can't,
but
you can't entertain those thoughts and like in jokes. And, like, just jokes. Like you definitely
yeah,
I've never thought about
Like,
harming myself in any way or anybody else.
I don't know. I just like I felt like most of the songs just kind of gave me that
No,
vibe.
they
that, like,
didn't.
I don't really like this. Like it's, I've listened to it. I listened to it to, like I was listening to it last night. And, like I was just sitting there chilling, editing or something, like making a thumbnail, and like I don't know, it just wasn't loving it, man. Maybe I'll like it. I'll bump it in the car a little bit this next week.
Now you gotta
But-
go to the campgrounds with your lady,
Bro.
turn it on, and just.
I was bumping it with these nice ass Bose headphones. Like the production value is A1 as always, but like I'm just not loving it. Like I don't get I'm not on that wavelength. I'm not getting the vibe. maybe I need to read the lyrics or something, but it's just not clicking for me. It's just really not.
Bro, and the thing is, like, with a lot of albums, there's sometimes where, like, it sounds good in certain situations, but it doesn't sound good in other situations. But, like, I was rocking this album before bed. It was amazing. I was rocking it in the car. It was amazing. I was rocking it at the gym. It was amazing. Like, I've rocked this in every situation I've been in.
You be working out to that shit?
It was amazing.
Oh,
right,
like,
bro.
this...
I be waking up to it, going to sleep to
What?
it.
Bro, it's amazing in every
I'm starting
situation.
to think y'all drank the...
Like...
Y'all drank the juice or something. Y'all drank the, I don't know.
Bro,
y'all
my ears just love it. Like,
what's that called?
It's incredible. Like, I don't know.
Bro, he got y'all memorized or something. My goodness.
No, just a really fire album. The only track that I don't really like is, I think, maybe track 3.
You like the first one, too?
First one's alright.
It's good after he got about that, like,
Oh,
pre whatever murder.
It's just some deep, dark, artsy shit. Like, hopefully that's all it is.
That's what they most
Wait,
seem like
which
to me.
one's
They
number
seem
3?
so dark. They really do. Like, I be listening to the lyrics, I'm like, man, this does not make me feel that great. Like, some of them songs. Like, I don't know. I like some good Kanye to pump me up or something, but like, he was speaking facts in one of them, but I don't know.
Bro, you didn't like the one where he's like, da-da-da, pussy at the bottom? Like, you didn't like that shit? That's number 3. No, I'm talking to Berg. That's number 3.
Yeah, mine.
I love that one. That's one of my favorites.
I think that one's the number one on
Ghost Town.
Yikes is crazy. I think, okay, I thought about Killing You and Violent Crimes, I think, are my 2 least favorite.
Yeah,
like, from 2 to 6, all of those are insane. Like, Ghost Town, like, every time that's on at the end, like, I'm always yelling that shit in my car. Like,
damn.
Like, I'd be just yelling that joint. Like, oh, man.
Bro, why don't you just play it for us real quick and start yelling
like,
through it? Like,
this
I
joint,
think we
like,
need to hear that. Oh, he really is. He really.
Woo!
I think I like the sample for Violent Crimes. Like Violent Crimes is fired. It's crazy.
Like the whole.
Or I like swoop-diddy whoopity poopity better than.
I'm a little bit mad he didn't pull out any swoop whoop whoop scoops on the album. I'm a little bit mad about that.
Same.
Like.
Wait, so what do you give the album, Bake, up out of 10? Like, what do you give it?
It's not a good number. It's like less than a 5.
What do you give it?
I'd probably give it like a 4. Yeah, I'd probably give it a 4.
What do you give that Post Malone? What do you give that Post Malone album?
In my opinion, that's generous. That was an 8. That was fire. Like, that Post Malone's easily better than the Kanye. I got no problem saying that. I have no problem. I'm still bumping, like, those songs. He's still got... I think most of those songs are still like, high up on the charts, too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like this world where Kanye is dropping worse albums than Post Malone. I don't know if I like it. Like, bring me back to the old days, man. I don't know. I like Post Malone.
Well, they're both awesome, but, like,
man,
Kanye's was amazing.
I don't know.
Berg, what'd you give it out of 10, though?
I miss the old Kanye, bro.
Dog, like, it's 7 tracks, and, like, 6 for 7, I feel like he was in his bag. Like, they hit. So, like...
So, you're giving it an 8 or 9.
Just off that alone, I want to give it, like, an 8 or 9.
Like,
this is crazy.
Like, out of all Kanye's albums, this is my least favorite, definitely. Definitely. Yep. 100%.
Oh, that's crazy. What's y'all's favorite Kanye
Like, some
album?
people really didn't like, what was it, Black Skinhead, I think, or something? Or no, that's a song on it.
Oh,
what was that album?
That was heat.
I loved Yeezus. Like, Yeezus was great. But, like, so maybe I'm, like, just, like, some people like some of his tracks, some people don't like some of his tracks. I really like Yeezus. Like, damn.
Bro, when Yeezus first dropped, a lot of people were, like, didn't like it that much, but I think it grew on a lot of people.
That shit,
I'm glad y'all finally caught up.
I was always caught up. Like, I really like that. I remember running around playing basketball with Yeezus bumping my head.
Bro,
like,
808s and Heartbreak is, like,
super fire.
Acclaim.
Super fire.
I didn't like that album.
Like,
did y'all like The Life of Pablo?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Cool.
There's good
Bro,
songs
Yeezus
for the
had
most part.
crazy hits on there. Black Skinhead, Blood on the Leaves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Bro,
oh, I love that song.
The Life of Pablo, I feel like, is what ASAP was trying to do. Like, it's a lot of different sounds and vibes upon The Life of Pablo, but it's fire. ASAP's album, I feel like it's a lot of sounds and different things going on, but it doesn't quite work that well to me.
So, do we want to discuss the Drake stuff? Because, like, I feel like that kind of, like, blew up, like, the day after we recorded the last podcast. Like, we didn't really talk about it that much, but it, like, blew up, like, really big, because Pusha dropped that diss track, like, that night.
Yeah, Pusha
and, like, we didn't really discuss that.
Yeah, he dropped the diss track the night, like, after we recorded it. Like, literally recorded in the morning, and then he dropped it at night.
Yeah.
But apparently Drake's not going to respond now. Like, apparently Drake made this, like, crazy record that would, like, ruin Kanye and Pusha T's lives. But, like, he's just going to hold on to it and not going to drop it.
Why do you...
Bro, I saw a tweet, like, Kanye can't even ruin his own shit. Like, all that crazy Trump stuff he be tweeting, all that.
Yeah, what is he going to... Like, what is he gonna say? Like,
bro,
what
like
else
he has to come out with the most
yeah.
wild stuff about Ye to ruin Ye's life.
He could just try to be really mean, like maybe talk about Kanye's mom that passed. Like, I don't know,
but like they said, it would ruin his marriage. So like, it's got to be some like
like
cheating stuff with like.
I don't believe that.
They say it's ruin his life. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like,
if Kanye cheating with when he got Kim K, man,
bro, Kanye like said on his album that he cheats. Like,
what? No,
yeah, he did.
What?
He said at some
I really
point,
don't like
he's
this album.
like, wifey asked me if I knowed her, I say no, but like, we just fuck. He said something like that. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like, maybe y'all are getting the message wrong.
Bro, that's what he said.
Why first of all,
that's exactly
hold
what
on.
he said. Like, he was kind of talking about, he's like,
why does Kanye and Drake not like each other now? Why do Kanye and Drake not like each other? Like, they used to be good buddies. What happened?
Because of the Pusha T stuff. Like,
seriously? Oh, come on.
Well, also, like, between those artists, like, there's a bunch of stuff that goes on behind scenes. Apparently, Drake had wrote some of the lyrics on Yikes, which is probably, like, the consensus best song on Ye's new album. Like, I think most people consider Yikes as the best song. Apparently, like, Drake wrote the chorus, and then Kanye didn't credit him on the album. So, like, that's another thing that people are saying, and that's another issue, I guess, between the two.
What's the chorus on Yikes?
I don't know.
I don't
know.
remember.
Like, they said it was the chorus, but like, I don't think there's like a specific chorus. So like, I don't know what.
Man,
there isn't one, but whatever.
Like maybe Yeezy,
Kanye don't need more drama though. That's all I need.
Yeah,
he don't need no more drama. That drama is kind of wild. Yeah.
Like, and then he's like, Russell Simmons said,
he trying to pray for me too.
I'm gonna pray for him because he got me too.
Because he got me too. It's crazy.
And then he's like, if that happened to me, I'd be on E! News. Like, yeah.
I guess to wrap this up, I guess something kind of different, but so there's like a 2K League tournament next weekend. I think this weekend actually.
Where the fuck are we going with this shit? Do we even finish Drake Pusha shit?
We didn't. But do we want to like talk about the 2K
League?
League?
Like,
okay, you don't want to talk.
Pusha won it. If Drake really has
as
like
it stands now is Pusha.
What? Say that again.
But as it stands now, Pusha definitely won. People really love that diss track. I didn't really care for it too much. Like,
bro, Shakes, bro,
it's
something
cool.
did like maybe like
cool.
like those cats stood messed up his ears. I don't know, but like that joint was.
Now you gonna make fun of my cats? Oh, all right. You must be having a rough day.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like maybe
I don't like where you're going today.
I don't know what's messed up your ears, like.
Bro, what are you doing?
I heard that diss track in the gym, and
it was cool.
I was like, yo, this is
not
nuts.
only was it a fire diss, like it's a really good song
some shots,
too.
But like
the song alone is mad catchy.
Beat.
I actually like Pusha T too. Like I've talked about this before. Like he be fire on some tracks, but like.
Did you like Daytona?
I don't know. I don't even think I've heard it, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think I heard it.
That's his new
album. So you don't really like Pusha T like that if you didn't listen to his new album. It just dropped.
I haven't been listening to too much new music.
Makes a busy man.
Yeah, like I don't always get to listen. It's like so many new albums drop. I didn't get to listen to that yet, but I probably will. But like I'm saying, I've liked him on tracks usually. He's usually good on tracks, but yeah, I don't know. I guess he won because Drake's not gonna respond. I mean, if you don't get someone to respond, usually that means you won. But
I'm not buying
Drake
I got a whole secret crazy track that'll end you stuff either. Like it sounds cool. Like it's a good way to bow out.
I don't even get why they would say
though, Ye like tweeted like he wanted the beef to be over. Like he squashed the beef with his tweet, and it's like if Ye knows like Drake really got that, like that's what he would say. Like,
or like he just doesn't want this stupid ass beef because he got better things to do.
Ye knows that Drake could really mess Ye's stuff up, like mess his marriage up, mess everything up. Like
women aren't stupid though. Like.
I don't know for sure.
Right, yeah, like, if she knows, she knows. Like, she would already know. Like, she doesn't need a song to tell her that he's cheating.
Shouldn't need Drake to tell her that Kanye's addicted to sex and, like,
but like, there could be problems that, like, if the two people in the marriage know about it, like, it's not as big of an issue. But then if the public eye knows it, like, the public eye could be like, Kim's has to leave him. If, like, Kanye's been sleeping with, like, everybody, and then the public eye knows about it, then,
that public eye should be
then
so
it may be a
stupid. They don't
bad
give a
look
fuck
for
about the
Kim
public
if she
eye.
doesn't leave him. So maybe, like, them as a couple doesn't want that getting out.
Bro, they married. They're not a couple. They married.
Okay, them,
like, what?
Married couple. It's still a couple. Like,
bro, they married.
yes, it's a married couple.
Life.
They're
like,
still a couple.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this new generation.
What do you mean?
They'd be like, you calling a group of married people
married couple.
They married. Marriage is for life,
A
fam.
married
It's
couple.
crazy. Oh my god.
And
I don't know.
Kim's been married 2 times before, so it's not necessarily for life for everybody. All right, what have I been watching? That's a good question, man. So the new season of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt dropped. Been watching that a little bit. Also got a new TV, which is dope, and I got Hulu on my new TV.
So what have you been watching on it?
So on my new TV,
Ooh,
I have
Hulu.
been
Okay.
watching. Last night I watched 2 new episodes of MasterChef. I really, really love MasterChef. That's a solid fire show. So
is that who does that have on it? Does that have
Gordon Ramsay is the main.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
It's amazing. It's
watch
on
that. I
Hulu,
love
so
Gordon
watch it. And yeah, it's amazing.
I will watch that.
I think they have new episodes every Wednesday, which is dope. But
Ooh, I
there's
gotta
2
watch
episodes
that.
up now.
Gotta watch that.
Also, I watched this show called like Beat Shazam. It's like Jamie Foxx's show. He's the host, and it's essentially people like trying to guess songs as they play and do it faster than like Shazam would. It's actually kind of entertaining. Like I enjoyed it. So yeah, I think that's all I've been watching. I've been listening to more stuff than I've been watching. Like I've really been listening to a lot of music lately.
Dude, I was watching what's it called, Storage Wars on Netflix. They just added this recently. It's like 1 season with like 40 episodes or something. It's actually really entertaining. I love that where they buy like locker storage containers that people can't pay for, and they like sell their shit, and it's like auction stuff. I love that.
So it's
kind
like
of
a
shit,
mystery box every time, right?
Yeah. I mean, they get to see what's in it, but they don't get to touch it or they don't get to go in. So they get to quickly look and say, okay, I'll put $500 and they do the auction and stuff. I like it. It's fun. They got cool personalities on there. That's a good watch. I've been binging that recently. What else? I watched a little bit of, what's it called? America's Got Talent, I guess.
Oh, yeah, the new season
I don't know if the new season started, but I did watch the premiere for that. That was pretty cool, so maybe I'll watch a little bit of that.
How's Tyra Banks as a host on there?
It's cool. The first episode was pretty good.
It used to be...
Like, it got emotional at times. It's usually pretty good.
It used to be Nick Cannon, and I really loved him as a host on that show, but he got kicked off.
I'm not too big on Nick Cannon nowadays, but yeah, I like Tyra Banks better. Yeah, I'd rather Tyra Banks. But yeah, I'd say watch it. You've got Hulu too, so you can watch that. That's on Hulu. So yeah, I've been watching a little bit of both, switching it up here and there. But yeah, and I also watched some of those repo shows because my girl was watching some of those, I guess. They be having on like True TV, so it's like when people can't pay for their car, I guess you like the lien holder just kind of like send someone to come yank your shit, and I'm pretty sure they're fake, but they're pretty entertaining for the most part. like they definitely seem like wrestling or something else, like they're scripted. So yeah, but they're pretty good though. They are funny. Like they go take someone's car and they freak out and stuff. So yeah, we'll watch a little of that. What about you, Berg? Anything good on the docket this week? And we got a new episode of 100 tonight, so that's going to be good. Didn't get that last week. That was sad.
Definitely watching the episode of the 100.
100%.
I started passively watching Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, but that's about it. I might watch that Howard Stern interview on Letterman's thing on Netflix. Like Netflix force feeds it to me every time I open the app. So I might eventually break down and click it, but yeah, that's
Or did you like Kimmy Schmidt?
It's an okay show.
All right.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to submit those Q&As using hashtag TheYuckCast on Twitter. Rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
We appreciate the 5 stars. We appreciate it.
Check out the YouTube. Check out Nick's Facebook. Check out Bake's YouTube. Check out my stuff. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.